Hey guys, I'm Barry. One of the very last steps that I have to do in order to get the final inspection on this whole project is to put this little stoop or deck or porch or whatever you want to call it on the back of the house. I've got it basically pre-assembled. All of the cuts are made and it's just sort of tacked together. That way I can mark out exactly where the holes go for the piers. Now I have to get the holes inspected before I can actually pour them. So while I'm waiting, I want to have as much together as possible so that once it's done, I can just slap it together. Next thing I've got to do is dig some holes. And by me dig holes, I mean my son. I'm old. I'll just have him do it.
All right, we're just taking some chip and paint off of this old iron railing and getting it prepped for some new paint.
I went ahead and fabricated this little bracket for the railing to go down the stairs and then glued it onto the railing with some electricity and then painted it out. I think it fits pretty well with the basic design of the whole thing, and I just need to get it installed. Just like that. That is good and strong. Not gonna go anywhere. So everything got inspected and passed just fine, which is really good. I didn't want to have to make those holes any bigger. But unfortunately now that means I have to pour concrete, so yay. Well, that went pretty goodly. Got all 5 poured, and you can see I'm using the little form thing on just the top little bit, just so it's pretty coming out of the ground, because I don't want dirt to touch the wood, so I'm raising it up. And of course I have to backfill the whole area a little bit so that all the stairs are even when you come down to the actual ground, so there isn't a larger step to the dirt.
I have my paint gear on again today. I am getting ready to finish up this shelf by putting some stain on it and finishing it out. And I've got some varnish and some third coat touch up to do. Just darkening the ends of those a bit so that they blend in a little bit better. I've got the bookshelves pulled out down here. I'm going to put the stain on them as well. They are a different kind of wood, but hopefully once they're coated, they will blend in just fine. So that's next. These boards are really beat up and wonky, but that just means they're gonna fit right in my house. So the next thing is to put some spar varnish on the columns, and I wouldn't bother doing that except that they're gonna be cooked by the sun. So I'm just adding an extra layer of protection to them. Next, I'm putting another coat of paint on the doors. I'm using an oil infused paint from Valspar. It's a cabinet paint that I've used on some cabinets around the house, and it seems to hold up pretty good. So, so that's what I'm using for the doors.
And here it is a couple days later on a bright, cold, blustery day, ready to go ahead and get the complete deck put together. I'm definitely trying to scramble to get the last bits, last details, last tiny couple little things I need to get done in order to get the occupancy permit for this so that we can just be done with it. It is a really nice day today, and over the next week it's supposed to be like in the 60s. So I need to get, I know I keep talking about going back to my job, but you know, I got to make money literally during the season. So I'm trying to get this done so that I can get out of here and go get some other stuff done. I went ahead and put a giant rock at the bottom of the stairs on the little porch. I was thinking about doing concrete, but I don't know. We have lots of these rocks, so I just picked one up and tossed it in the ground, and I think it looks pretty good, nice and stable. I also put in the light on the outside of the house. I still need to finish the siding, but I don't have to get that for the CO, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. And now I just need to cut up some metal and do some welding. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and seed and straw the whole area. That way we're not walking around on the mud. There we go. Now let's go chop on some metal. I took the time earlier to clean out my shed area so I can do welding here on the floor. I really needed to get it cleaned out anyway, because it was kind of getting piled up with the debris from doing the addition. So it was a good excuse to get it done anyway. Now I'm just going to get all the sawdust out because, you know, sawdust and welding sparks, not a good combination. And now the part that even I've been looking forward to, all the beauty shots. Let me show you what this thing looks like.
I'm just so happy.
Was all the work worth it?
Yeah.